This week, we kicked off our 8th up-and-coming designer series. We found some of the most talented, undiscovered creatives in fashion from across America. And for 5 days, we met these designers with dreams, showcasing their jaw-dropping looks for the Tam fam. Monday, Annabelle Brain presented these visions inspired by her love of nature and art museums.
I feel so cute in this on my birthday.
Tuesday, Erin Nesmith dazzled with bold creations to make every woman feel fabulous, no matter their size.
It's just divine. It's snatched.
Wednesday, fantasy became reality on our runway for Ki Chen, who left her job in finance to focus full-time on her passion for fashion.
It's science, it's trial, it's error.
Thursday, we celebrated couture with Matthew Williams, who credits Sweet Home Chicago for launching his craftsmanship and career.
I could see the Dwayne Rock Johnson in this because he's got those tattoos all on one arm. You have done a phenomenal job.
And today, Kishna Hurd's innovative take on textiles, inspired by lessons learned persevering in London, took our breath away.
You love gowns, you love a moment. This screams destination wedding for me.
And now it's time to meet our surprise mentor.
All of our designers are back. Annabelle, Erin, Ki, Matthew, Kishna. Let's give them some love. I am so proud of all of you. First of all, we had 8,000 people send in applications. I have people all the time walk up to me and they say, I want to dress you, Tamron Hall. And then I say, well, don't say it, do it. And you did it. So thank you so much. Every season, we have a fashion legend join our show to mentor our designers, and I have loved and supported this season's mentor for years, and he has supported me. When I won my second Emmy in 2022, it was his beautiful gown that I wore at that celebration. There we were walking out of the hotel, and people were just stopping us everywhere and asking me, who are you wearing? That's me and Kiana Burns, my executive producer. Then, last year, I was at the New York City Ballet, and I felt elegant and amazing on top of the world in his fall 2024 collection. And now I am dressed in one of his show-stopping designs from his spring 2025 collection that just took place. I am suited and booted. His label has accumulated over $5 million and has dressed some of the biggest names in the business. Let me name drop one, Michelle Obama. Are you ready to find out who today's mentor is? Take a look.
His looks, luxurious. His signature, craftsmanship and modernity. World-renowned designer Bibu Mohapatra says his Indian heritage is his edge, creating with unique color combinations, exquisite fabrics, and breathtaking embroidery. Bibu's visions have made him the go-to designer for fashion-forward celebrities, tastemakers, and icons, including Jennifer Lopez, Viola Davis, Celine Dion, former First Lady Michelle Obama, and fellow up-and-coming designer mentor June Ambrose for her 2024 NAACP Vanguard Award. Bibu moved from India to Utah to pursue his graduate degree. To make ends meet, he worked as a custodian. But it was his longing for things tethered to home, like textiles, nature, and the sewing his mother taught him that inspired his sketching during class. And that creative pull led him to New York to attend FIT while working as an assistant to Halston before moving up to design for J. Mendel and starting his own label in 2008. Bibu believes his journey taught him the importance of a strong work ethic and taking pride in what you do. Keys he credits for breaking into the high fashion world. And today, Bibu is here sharing his worldly wisdom with our up-and-coming designers.
Please welcome our mentor, world-renowned luxury designer, Bibu Mohapatra! Welcome to the show! Have a seat!
Beautiful.
You are red hot off of New York Fashion Week. I think some of our audience members are in love with you over there. This is the future of our industry, and you've been watching them. A lot of them, all of them, have in common with you this incredible craftsmanship. That's your superpower, your attention to detail. My Emmy's dress, I mean, it just was intricately done. The dress I wore to the ballet, your collection this season, details matter, and you saw that in their collections.
Yes, and the unique voices, which is really, really incredible. They all have intent and they all have purpose and a focused vision, but they're very unique. They're unique stories, and that's all that is there to really tell our unique stories, and they all have great point of view.
Because you say design is storytelling.
Absolutely.
Yes. Bibu believes that in your fashions, you are telling a story. So Annabelle is from New York City. You're up first, Annabelle. Bibu is going to look at one of the items from your collection. I think we have your model. Let's bring her on out.
Wow. Wow.
Annabelle, you take images that we find in the world's most beautiful galleries and you bring them to a different life on your fabrics. Bibu, the detail is incredible.
It's incredible, and it's so beautifully crafted, and the motifs and the designs, it's like I'm looking at 1,000 canvases in some museum. They're so stunning and beautifully structured. And what is it canvas?
Yes.
It's so beautiful, and the off-white and the white, it speaks highly.
How many images do you have in this? Because you said there are paintings in this.
Yeah, 36 different paintings.
36 paintings.
This is incredible. Beautiful job.
It's absolutely stunning. Thank you so much. Next up, we have Aaron. Aaron is from Rochester, New York. Aaron, we bring up Grace, who wore this creation at the Grammys.
Wow. This is incredible. Beautiful. This is an architectural wonder. This is so beautiful, and it's glamorous, and it's modern, it's youthful, it's powerful.
I love it. And the detail and the structure that you mentioned.
It's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful. Thank you so much, Grace. And next up, we're going to get to the 3 remaining up-and-coming designers. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Up-and-coming designer series finale. I am joined by our designers and their mentor, Bibu Mohapatra, who is one of the most important luxury designers in the world. Each year you pick a muse for your collection, and this year's muse was Patti Smith.
Of course.
Oh my God, and this is just... The great Patti Smith, what was it inspiring about Patti Smith's career and life?
See, it was always Patti Smith. I met her a few years ago when she was hosting a party for my friend, and her words stayed with me, and then she's always there, and she was waiting to come out for my mood board, and she came out this season, and it was going to be about her style, her music, her rockstar persona. But then I went on a little personal pilgrimage that I had to do with my parents' ashes in India. And after I came back, I looked at the same mood board. It became completely different. It became about her words, her poetry, her journey of 6 decades, her message about grief and how grief is related to love at the end of the day. So it's about hope and optimism. So it became about Patti's words, her poetry. And so in the show, her own recital was sort of playing, and as the show was going on. So it's her poetic spirit is what I was going for.
I love that. Well, you have a beautiful spirit that inspired. Up next, we have Key Chen from New Jersey. Key left a job in finance to pursue fashion, and she has not looked back since. Let's see one of the looks that Key presented earlier in the week to the Tam fam.
Wow.
All of the detail you see, all by hand, every piece of it. In many cases, Key will use one piece of fabric, so there's zero waste to create this architectural wonder.
This is beautiful. This is It's historical, it's modern, and it's so well made. The quality of craftsmanship on this one is so incredible, and you should never let that go. In any part of your journey from now till future, this is what's the DNA. Your DNA of your vision and your brand is right here. And this is what you should pursue.
I love that. Thank you so much. Next up, Matthew Williams got his start in Chicago, and he's ready to take the world by storm. Fresh out of design school, just a few months. He's been designing since he was 14 years old. Let's take a look at one of his creations that he brought to the show.
Gorgeous. What a color.
That's what I said when it was one of the most striking colors, and I said, where did you get this fabric? He found it at Mood here in New York and knew that that was the red he wanted.
It's stunning. The color is beautiful. The construction is wonderful. And I've seen your other works, and it's daring and it's bold, and it definitely has a unique point of view.
Well, Matthew told us that this was a representation of the social media world we live in. And what was the collection called?
No Space to Breathe.
No Space to Breathe, because the internet makes us feel like we can't breathe.
I think it's such a really good point of view, and I love when there are concepts like this where it's not a sort of something tangible. It's a feeling, it's an emotion, and that you take, and to create something like this and create a collection is commendable. It's wonderful.
It is wonderful. Thank you so much. And today, we witnessed the collection of Kishna Hurd. We just saw your looks, Kishna. We're bringing out your finale, which is a beautiful interpretation of a wedding dress. As Kishna pointed out, so much of her spirit comes from her Haitian culture. So this is a wedding dress of celebration, but also of her heritage.
It is incredible, and I think all we have is our heritage, and the fact that your Haitian heritage is coming through this is, especially what's going on right now, I think it's so much more important for us to hold on to our roots. And this is Hollywood. This is old Hollywood glamour in the most modern way, and the way you styled it, it's incredible.
Thank you.
And I've seen your other designs as well. They are beautiful.
They are beautiful.
They're massive spaces.
So, one of the things that we do every year, because I think that it is important to mentor, I have the opportunity to mentor young journalists. You have always mentored the up-and-coming fashion students of the world. Bibu says you guys are not students, that you are world-class. And
Yes, you are. Yes.
just as the late, great editor-at-large Andre Leontali did for our first season, we've had Fern Malice also do this. Bibu has agreed to spend one-on-one time with each of you, going over your collections. He has agreed to give you advice. So I know in real time there's so many things that you want to ask, from the fashion, but also the business aspect of it. This man has survived it all. He has seen Halston and many others, and he is one of the greatest. And so I hope that you take advantage of this. I hope that you find the time. Bibu has agreed to answer everything that is on your heart, because I truly believe the next step you take, it is up to you. Closed mouths don't get fed.
True.
And he says, always ask. So get on the phone, get on a Zoom, get to lunch, get to coffee. You rode to Missouri doing beadwork. You can ride to Chicago from to New York. And so this is your opportunity to take from the stage to Bibu's heart. Give it up one more time for our up-and-coming design superstars. Oh, and we have one more thing. This is the first we've done it. We are creating a special page on the Tamron Hall Show website dedicated to you, where people can find you, where they can hire you, where they can buy your creations, where they can stop calling me and asking me how you can get in contact with them. We have the website. Look for the Up-and-Coming Designer Series tab to unlock everything you need to know. Thank you so much to Bibu.